Well, hello guys, hello. Welcome back to the Big Fat Psychic channel. I'm so pleased to be reading again for you today. Okay, this got me all excited. A card fell out and I thought, oh, it's him. Okay, our gorgeous Johnny. I did say I'd be back, didn't I, about it. But before I go into it, just to mention, if you haven't seen the Nicola Bully videos that I did, I'm going to try and put a link in the description, and so you can, check it out and have a look. Obviously, the answers have all come out, and most of it very true. Confirming what we know now. It was a strange one because all weekend, last weekend, I was getting this nagging feeling. And I'll tell you how it is. It starts off, it's like thin air and then walking into like a smoky room, you know, where the air is thick. Okay, so it's like that for me. So the air started and then it became thicker and thicker to the point that come Sunday morning, I was feeling like, 1 minute I was there and then I was up a bit, and then I was there and then I was up a bit. And it kept happening and I thought, oh, go on then. So anyway, I just said what I thought on my post, and lo and behold, a few hours later, it was revealed that she'd been found. So I don't know, when, bless her. Yeah, I don't know when I sort of like felt afterwards was two things. One, that the diver, okay, I said fisherman because I thought he worked there. A boat and a fisherman, but he was actually a boat and a diver. And so the first thing she said was like he was talking to her like she was a pet, alive, and she thanked him for that. Okay, so if he ever does see this, she heard you, and you treat her with respect as well. And she heard every word you said, okay. Obviously, she wasn't in the body. The energy is different. You're everywhere and nowhere, And then the second thing was, to her husband, was, look what they said about me. And I think the feelings I got from that, strange thing to say, but, I think what's happened is the more that it's gone on and the Paula partner has been desperate to explain that, why she's not in the river, is that he could have elaborated, towards the end, more divulged more things, making out that, it was anything but to go in the river. So, yeah, it's funny what people take away with them. But just to sort of like let you know, Paul will be happy in the future. Okay, it's a long way off, but he will be lucky and he will be happy again in the future. And them kids, they'll do real well. Now, it's a long time, isn't it, to sort of like see between now and in a few years. But, he will be happy again. We all have that. It's a different kind of love with different people, isn't it? A different relationship. Some relationships are all about their lust and passion. And then others are like more friendship, and companionship, or, trusting each other as well. So, it will happen, and it does happen to other people as well. Eventually they move on. There's nothing to feel guilty about, okay? We're born to love. We are born to love, and that's it's love that can cure everything. Love that can kill you off, But yeah, I do see it. He's got good strength. He's got good strength as well. He's a very patient man. There's a light at the end of the tunnel for him. It's just pretty dark for him right now. Okay. Okay then, so we're going to go into Johnny Major Johnny Thompson. Oh, we love him, don't we? Last year we was getting a bit ahead of ourselves, I think. We was all getting that Johnny fever. So as you remember, I said that he is Charles's son. And I still believe it, okay? I've not gone and done any research on it, okay? You don't need to. He is his son. So I'm just going to ask then, there's a lot of trouble coming up, isn't there, for King Charles and Prince William. So let's have a look, you know. How does King Charles feel about Major Johnny Thompson? He knows something, there's no response, you know. I think he knows something, and there might be something he can't do about it. It's just sort of like gonna, something happens and something comes out, and is he a statement, you know, to be made? Is he a statement to be made? What did the Queen want for Johnny before she passed? Because regardless whether you believe that Johnny is Charles's son and Elizabeth's grandson, then they've stopped me. They've stopped me. Stop me in my tracks, okay? Right, let's have a look then. Ask instead of speculate. How did what was Elizabeth's wishes for Johnny? I'm kind of getting like you know, this is a gold digger, a woman who was only interested about money, okay, about money. So something to do with maybe, I'd like to say it was Meghan. What did the Queen want for him? I kind of feel like a woman has prevented something, okay? Like a woman, a miserly, greedy woman has prevented something. So I know Johnny was there to, so like, you know, kick Meghan into touch. Did the Queen believe Johnny to be her grandson? Absolutely, absolutely. And she's kept him close all that time, okay? So, yeah, definitely. You know, there's three of them. So there was William and Harry, and then there's this one. Now, you can ask me as much as you like about, the church and this, that and the other. I got it all before, you know. I did read them all. But, you know, just hold back fire, okay? Hold back fire. Because I do think this is something they're working on bringing out. And she did know. You know, she had him close to her a lot. She had him close to her, you know. When she went to Scotland, okay, she used to see him there as well. I guess that's why she, you know, she liked going there. That's another reason she loved going there. We know that she did. And we know that he was in Scotland as well, right from being a younging. Will it be revealed soon, you know, that Major Johnny Thompson is indeed a son of the king? Oh my God, I love him. Oh, he's real, honest to God. You just want to take him home to see your grandma, don't you? Oh, he's lovely. Yes, he will. Yes, he will. He's family. He's family. He's family. I think it's before the coronation as well. Why shouldn't he be there? Why shouldn't, you know, Major be there? Now, the fallout from this, I don't, you know, you'll have your, look, the public won't care. They've all got Johnny fever, okay? They have it. Just flows off him, you know, his loyalty, the way he stood by the Queen, you know, the time that they spent together, how happy he makes her, you know, he made her, because there was always a smile on her face around him. He's an easy guy to be around. Okay. Who decides to tell? That's a celebration. It's a celebration. Okay, so who decides to tell? I think it's going to be classed as, you know, I'm getting friends, a night out, a gathering, social gathering. You know, could there be questions why Major was there? I mean, right now they've kept him in the background. Okay, so, you know, I do feel it is coming out, guys. I absolutely do. But maybe somebody who gets drunk one night as well, you know. And I'm not saying Johnny wouldn't do that. Johnny's a good boy. That's what I used to say to certain people. But you're a good boy. I used to say that to my ex-boyfriend. Yeah, but you're a good boy. Oh, dear. There was a year between us, and you know, it just made me feel like I was his mother. Oh, bless. We're still friends, though. Anyway, yeah, all them years, yeah, I used to keep my boyfriends as, like, mates in the end, you know. I mean, I took it as, like, a compliment, you know, a compliment. Okay, yeah, so I feel like, you know, we're getting different things. I'm kind of getting different things, but I do get it in a nice way. Like I say, the public won't care less. They'll welcome him, but it'll be like your government, your churches, you know, people who are pissed off, really, really bad. You know, reform. Sorry, but adding Johnny Major to the equation just makes it even better. You know, oh, he is. I mean, neither Harry or William, you know, lack the charisma that oozes from this guy. Okay, so what harm? This is what I think. I think Elizabeth said, after my death, this is what I want. This is what I want. Look after him. So why would you know? How will Charles feel then? You know, how would Charles feel about Johnny being announced that is his son? Well, it's like you can predict his own death in his situation, really, you know, the death of a situation. I'm getting after the funeral. It was agreed, you know, after the funeral that the three would be shown together. How will King Charles feel? Over my dead body? Over my dead body? You know, I don't feel like this is something the Queen wished for. I don't, you know, I tell you what, I don't think it does come from King Charles, because I just feel it comes from elsewhere. Dark man, he'd need to see a doctor. I think he'd, you know, feel like he's having a stroke or something. You know, terrible, ill. I mean, yeah, you would think, wouldn't you? Because Charles, why would he come out and say something that is hidden for the last 40-odd years? Taking an awful risk, risk. How do, you know, what about Princess Anne? Let's see what she sees, you know. Does Princess Anne believe Johnny to be King Charles's son or Elizabeth's grandson? We've got the mother. Does she believe? Does she believe? Either she knows their mother. The Empress is the queen. The Empress is their queen. So, yeah, she does, yeah. I think they have, I think the Queen and Thompson have had a closer relationship and a, different and more loving and nurturing. I think she's, because of what's gone on, she's obviously given him a lot more time, a lot more support. He could have had anything, and he never really, he's never asked for anything. He doesn't ask for recognition either. It was actually Elizabeth, unfortunately, who arranged the whole situation with Johnny Thompson, I'm afraid. Okay, so that's why it's allowed to come out after she's passed over. I really wanted to say, though, that Princess Anne could be his mum. I don't think so. I don't think so. Let's have a look. Does Prince Anne want Johnny to be recognised formally as the Elizabeth's grandson? Yes. And his dad to be revealed. His dad to be revealed, okay? These are firm instructions. Elizabeth has left it and, basically I think she's allowed a certain time, maybe a year, of a passing for him to be identified. Yes, and his dad, and his dad, and his dad. Okay, what's the time frame then for all this, please? So they're working on how to do it. There's nothing fixed, okay, but we have got I'm getting 2 months, okay, so a crossover of 2 months, which could be 6 weeks. I don't know, I got lunar eclipse, okay, so a lunar eclipse. I'm not into me astrology, I wrote like that, A lunar eclipse. So maybe, the next one, the lunar eclipse in the next, within 2 months, maybe. I don't know how often they occur, to be fair. I think we're preparing Johnny's wife as well. We need to prepare Johnny's wife for this. She doesn't quite see how it's all going to work, really, and they've had the safety and security of not having all that media intrusion. How will the public feel about Charles, okay, being Johnny's father? Yeah, we're not going to like it. Going to say it was reckless. What he did was reckless. He's destroyed lives. He's, I know this is awful, okay, but don't shoot the messenger because this is normal reaction for folk as well. What did you do that for? You're a liar. You failed the church. You've done this. There's all sorts of connotations. But, by doing this actually threatens Charles's reign. How will the public feel about Johnny? Positive, positive. I mean, I always say, this as well. It's like it knocks, Harry out of further down the pecking order, okay, because he would be recognised, okay. I think as well, you know, Johnny is very popular. A lot of people like him. And the fact that he's, you know, been incredibly loyal as well to the Queen and to the royal family itself, and served for them, you know, is really part of them. I think that's what we'll love. In fact, I think everybody would prefer him to be king, okay? I think they'd prefer him to be king. He's just got it all, you know. I mean, of course, there's more to being a king than just being popular and looking good and, you know, all that. But I think his qualities are there. He's popular, you know. He's popular no matter what. This guy can do no wrong. And he'd just get propelled to, like, you know, he's an angel, he's a godsend, you know. He's, look at what he sacrificed all his life for, never expecting anything, you know, just working quietly in the background as well, and just achieving stuff. So, yeah. How will Harry feel about it being announced about Johnny being is the king's son? Dark skies. That's what I see. Dark skies. I wonder if Harry could be behind this, you know, leaving it right to last minute to throw the coronation into things. I've got less than 28 days for him. And he's like, you know, you can see the cogs are working. He wants to hurt somebody, you know. It's Harry wants the world to revolve around him. So, you know, but if Harry came out and did say anything about Johnny and the king, it's like I just see like two Bunsen burners there. You know, he wants to be in control of that path, you know, so I have got deception here as well. I do feel like, you know, Harry's freaking dark in his mind and that he's behind this. Will Harry be responsible or involved with breaking the news about Major Johnny Thompson being Elizabeth's grandson? Well, he's waiting. He's waiting, you know, he's waiting. He's waiting till about 6 weeks, you know, when they say they're not going. But, you know, I know somebody said, oh, you got William's birthday wrong on a few readings ago. Yeah, I did, but don't worry. Everything I say, even if it's still March, it's March, you know, just, and I do know that, you know, William gets put through it in March as well, you know, things aren't going to be so good. So, yeah. How will Johnny feel about being recognised as the king's son or Elizabeth's son? I think it's all like how will he feel? Johnny knows who he can trust and who he doesn't, okay? So I'm getting, you know, he know, oh, I know what it is. I know what it is. Somebody else's brother. Somebody's brother, okay? Somebody's brother. So it's, yeah, Johnny is blaming Harry. It's Harry. Harry. Don't trust, you know. He trusts William. And isn't it funny, really, when we did ask before about Harry, how he felt with Johnny? Well, he wasn't happy. He wasn't happy, especially after, you know, the seat fiasco in their church. So, yeah, he knows he cannot trust Harry whatsoever. And so he would be worried about further stories coming out. Okay, guys, well, that was lovely. I enjoyed that one. I really do. I get such a warm, loving, dreamy sensation when I think of or talk about Major Johnny Thompson. But so I love my husband more. I hope he heard that. Okay, guys, I'll be back soon with another reading. Bye now. Bye-bye.